Ever feel like you just need to shake things up? Like trying something new, no matter how small, just to break free from the monotony of daily life? You're not alone, and there's actually a pretty solid reason why we feel that way. Today, we're diving into the fascinating science behind why we crave novelty and how our brain's reward system plays a huge role in it. Trust me, this isn't just about trying a new restaurant or buying a new gadget. This is about the deeper psychological forces that drive our everyday actions. Stick around, you'll never look at your need for change the same way again. Now, let's talk about novelty, something that's often on our minds without us even realizing it. We all know that feeling when something new and exciting comes along, right? Maybe it's a new hobby, a fresh challenge, or even just a different route to work. We get a rush of energy, a spark of curiosity, and a sense of anticipation. It feels good, but have you ever wondered why that is? What is it about new experiences that gets our hearts racing? Here's the thing, it all comes down to your brain's reward system. The brain is wired to seek out things that bring pleasure, and novelty? Well, it's like a jackpot for your brain. When something new happens, your brain releases dopamine, that feel-good neurotransmitter, making you feel happy and motivated. And guess what? The more new things you try, the more dopamine your brain gets, and the more it wants. It's a loop, and you can't escape it. But here's the kicker. While it feels amazing in the moment, our love for novelty can sometimes lead to unexpected consequences. So, why is this need for novelty so strong? Let's build this idea step by step. Imagine your brain is like a curious explorer, always on the lookout for something new. This drive for newness is deeply rooted in our evolutionary history. In the past, humans who explored new places or tried new things were more likely to discover resources, learn new survival skills, or even find better mates. Our brains evolved to reward us for these novel actions because they were essential for survival. In other words, seeking novelty wasn't just fun, it was practical. But here's where it gets interesting. Our modern world has transformed, but our brain hasn't quite caught up. We no longer need to go hunting for food or discover new lands, yet we still crave the novelty that once helped us thrive. Now we seek novelty in more subtle ways, trying new restaurants, binge-watching the latest show, or even scrolling through social media for the next viral video. But does it always serve us? Are we really better off chasing after that next thing? To answer that, let's dig into the science. Studies show that the brain reacts to novelty with a spike in dopamine, the same chemical that's released during pleasurable activities like eating chocolate or falling in love. This spike gives us a sense of excitement and reward, but it's temporary. After a while, that initial high fades and we're left wanting more. The cycle begins again, and we start seeking out new experiences in hopes of getting that same rush. It's why we get so hooked on certain behaviors, whether it's the latest trends, video games, or even scrolling endlessly through our phones. Now, think about this. How often do we find ourselves jumping from one new thing to the next, only to realize that the excitement wears off much faster than we expected? This constant craving for novelty can lead to a sense of dissatisfaction. It's like being in a never-ending race for the next best thing, but the finish line is always just out of reach. What's the cost of this never-ending pursuit of excitement? Here's something to keep in mind. While novelty can be exciting and motivating, it's not always sustainable. Constantly seeking newness can lead to burnout. Your brain may be getting its dopamine fixed, but are you truly feeling fulfilled? And what happens when novelty becomes an addiction, where we can't seem to settle or focus on what truly matters? It's important to remember that while novelty is thrilling, it's only one piece of the puzzle. The bigger picture involves balance. Yes, novelty is necessary for growth, creativity, and exploration, but it's also important to have moments of stillness, routine, and reflection. These quieter moments allow us to process new experiences and integrate them into our lives, making them more meaningful. So, here's a question to think about. Is your quest for novelty leading you to deeper happiness, or is it keeping you distracted from the things that truly matter? What would happen if you stopped chasing after every new experience and focused on savoring the ones you already have? To wrap this up, let's think about the bigger picture. Our need for novelty is a powerful force that shapes our behavior, motivations, and choices. But it's not the whole story. It's crucial to understand why we seek new experiences, but also to recognize the value of balance between excitement and stillness, novelty and routine. So next time you feel the pull of something new, take a moment to reflect. Is this novelty helping you grow, or is it just a temporary distraction? As we continue to explore the intricacies of the brain, remember, life's not always about seeking the next new thrill. Sometimes it's about finding joy in what you already have and learning to appreciate the quiet moments just as much as the exciting ones. Stay curious, stay grounded, and keep seeking that balance. Thanks for watching. If this video got you thinking about your own search for novelty, leave a comment and let me know how you navigate the balance between excitement and routine. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, keep exploring life's wonders, whether they're new or familiar.